Today's episode of The Geek Church is sponsored by UAG, because that's what we're talking about. You see? See what I did there?
UAG Urban Armor Gear. This was a case I never wanted to take. Not the phone case. I like the phone case. But it was my new case, the case that I work on because I'm a detective, in case you don't get what I'm going for with this, is what I never wanted to take. The case in point. Someone, an owner of a new Galaxy S24, they dropped it, and it broke. All this time I wondered, how could it have happened? It seems unjust, and when people want justice, that's when they come to me. My name's Rollins, Mark Rollins, and I'm into consumer electronics. I've reviewed UAG products before. If there was any kind of brokenness involved, I had to rule it out. I had to. According to the owner of this broken phone, they say they brought a UAG case, but we're looking into that. My partner, Friday, has given me a list of suspects. So who do we have first?
Well, for starters, we have this. The Flex Shield Plus for the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. And I have to admit, this is good. It is shockproof, and it's got those built-in antimicrobial properties that you see in a lot of these screen protectors. And it's got an anti-fingerprint coating. It'll be able to resist some scratches, daily wear and tear that you're going to get. And it's got the included applicator and cleaning kit. Pretty interesting setup here.
Okay, there was damage on the outside of the phone, so we can rule that out. Still, people need to get a screen protector. What about the next case, the Pathfinder Pro?
Well, the Pathfinder Pro is definitely a great case for the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. And this particular guy has a really unique pattern here. And he's made with recycled materials, which is always good. And he's got that kind of basic magnet charge thing that UAG is kind of putting out. Or I'm not sure if that's like universal to Samsung. Probably should have checked on that. But I'll look into that. Anyway, it can withstand drops from about 18 feet, and it's got this really nice pattern on the inside as well, and a really nice pattern on the outside.
Well, that has some pretty good features, but the high drop seems like it would survive a fall like that. Isn't there another one, the Pathfinder Clear?
Okay, I got another Pathfinder case to show you from UAG. This one is, of course, for the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, and it's a cool one. As you can see, it's a bit more clear, but it has the same drop protection of about 18 feet, and it is made from recycled materials. Now, I don't believe it has that magnetic charge ability because I don't see that specified on the particular wrapping here. But I do like its impact-resistant soft core here, and yeah, it's kind of it's very smooth on the edges here. I'm assuming for a good grip, but it's very tough as nails here where it counts.
Okay, that also has a really high drop height. What about that other one that's maybe clear, the PLYO?
Now this guy, this PLYO, he is all clear, as in he's almost transparent. Can you even see this here? Here, I'm going to hold this in front. Maybe, that didn't help much. I can barely even get it on there. Talk about some clear protection. I think that's about the best shot I can get of it, honestly. But it is made for drops of 16 feet, so you know that's good protection. Very smooth on the edges, of course. Very hard here. Prevents scratches, and that's got to be an awesome thing.
Well, it looks like there wasn't any transparent pieces of this case, so that definitely rules it out. What about that other case, the Plasma XTE?
Okay, let's talk about the Plasma XTE, made for the Galaxy S24 Ultra. This guy is very unique. Not only can he be drop tested for about 20 feet, and he's got the built-in magnetic charge thing. I'm going to show you something that is going to make my work really easy. It's got this. Okay, there it is. Okay, see how it stands up like that? That's amazing. Can it stand up like this? It can. Oh my gosh. It's got a kickstand.
Well, there was no evidence of that flip-out thing, so I think we can rule that out. What about that other PLYO case, the PLYO Pro?
Okay, let's talk about the PLYO Pro from the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. This guy's got a really cool built-in magnet here, but he's also very, very, very tough. He can withstand drops of 16 feet, not bad. But also he's very clear and very flexible. I didn't expect something like this to be as flexible as it is, which I find to be quite an endearing product.
Well, even if it wasn't transparent, it's still got a high drop test. What about the civilian?
Now this is a civilian case made for the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Now I'm going to take it out because this is not for your average civilian, I gotta say. I really like the design of this, somewhat minimalist, yet also got the Urban Army Gear logo in there from UAG, and it can withstand 20 feet drops. What do you say about that? Well, I say this isn't anything for a civilian. I gotta admit, I like this kind of sort of hexagonal thing. Also, would you ever picture this on the inside? This is on the inside. Here's on the outside. That's unusual, isn't it?
Also, high drop test, so we gotta rule that out. Let's talk about the Monarch Pro.
Alright, it's time to talk about the Monarch Pro for the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. And man, it is one tough case. See that? That can withstand a fall of 25 feet. I don't know if that's a record, but I think it's pretty awesome. Anyway, and of course it's got the built-in magnet thing that has been kind of going around town with these Samsung Galaxy S24 phones, I believe. And yeah, and it's made with Kevlar. Could it take a bullet? I don't know. Maybe I just put it in my pocket here, and if I get shot, maybe it'll deflect it. Okay, maybe that might be asking too much.
Okay, that is a huge drop test, so I can't really rule that one as the guilty one. What about the Metropolis LT?
Okay, let's talk about the Metropolis LT, man. It has been quite an unusual pattern. Look at that. Not only is it camo, it's kind of got this sort of, I don't know, almost pixelated sort of pattern here. I'll try and give you a good close-up look at that. But it can survive drops about 18 feet, and it's got the built-in magnetic thing, but it doesn't look like it. Normally UAG cases have that mark here to talk about that, or to show that. And it's got an interesting inside there. So it's made from recycled materials, very smooth, very flexible overall. I'm kind of surprised on this.
Well, the Metropolis LT is a unique case, but nothing in the wreckage seemed close to that. What about the other, the Monarch Pro?
All right, time to talk about the Monarch Pro for the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. And this guy is made with some carbon fiber, at least this model is. And I'll get you a good look at it. I like the outside of it. And it can withstand drops of, oh my gosh, 25 feet! Man, and of course it's got the built-in magnetic charger with the kind of the hexagon on back that I'm seeing this a lot in these Samsung S24 cases, and the accessory that Galaxy is putting out.
Again, very high drop height. We can't really do that. We can't rule that one. We have another Pathfinder, don't we?
Okay, so let's look at the Pathfinder for the Galaxy S24 Ultra. This pattern here is very unusual. I feel like it's kind of Minecraft if it was more green than it is brown. So it's kind of pixel camo, I guess? Anyway, so this of course got the built-in magnet thing, and it can withstand drops of 18 feet. Made with recycled materials too, so that's kind of a bonus here. How's the case? Super tough, not as flexible as I would suspected it. Interesting inner thing as well.
Well, nothing about that pattern or its drop resistance make that the one. That only really leaves the plasma.
Okay, so the plasma for the Galaxy S24 Ultra is quite a decent phone case. Check out how clear it is. I'm not sure. This is actually pretty translucent. I'm not sure if this is coming up on the thing here. But yeah, it's got the UAG label there. Doesn't seem to be magnetic charge able on that particular feature that I've been seeing lately, but it can withstand drops at about 16 feet, so that's a point in its favor. So yeah.
Well, we can rule that out due to its drop height and, of course, its transparency again.
Yeah, we ruled them out. All of them.
And that's really all of them.
Okay, so now what?
I've got an idea. Hello, yes, this is Detective Rollins about your case. I wanted to see if you're able to find your receipt for your TUG case.
TUG?
Oh, you haven't? Oh, I think I misspoke. It was definitely a GUT case, right?
GUT?
Oh, it was? Well, I definitely think we can rule out any cases from UAG then. I guess that rules out my role here. I'll let you know if I come up with something.
So it wasn't UAG at all?
No, people often hear what they want to hear, even if they don't want to hear it. When I first approached this client, I asked her what type of case it was, and she didn't know it. So I suggested UAG, and she went for it. It's clearly another brand. We ruled them out.
Shame. I thought we were going to close this case.
Well, it just goes to show you, if more people used UAG, we'd have less cases.